Hello and welcome back to the West Midlands Regional Cybercrime Unit YouTube channel. So this week we're going to be talking about pension fraud. So as you know, your pension is typically the largest and most valuable financial asset you have. So this makes it an incredibly attractive target for scams and fraud. So in this video, I will explain what pension fraud is, how to identify it, ways you can avoid it, and also how you can report it. So what is pension fraud? Pension fraud is when scammers target pension scheme members and try to persuade them to transfer some or all of their pension savings by making false promises and really attractive sounding offers. The money is then transferred into non existent schemes, stolen outright, or invested into unusual high risk investments. How can you identify pension fraud? So, you might be getting cold calls. So, these do happen. However, they are illegal to have cold call about pensions. However, this isn't the only tactic, as they can make contact with you through social media by using friends and family to reach certain clusters of people. They might offer free pension reviews. Professional advice on pensions is very rarely free, so this is likely to be a scam. They might guarantee better returns on your savings. As with all fraud types we've talked about on this channel, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. They might help to release cash from a pension before age 55. Sounds like a great opportunity. However, what they are neglecting to mention is the HMRC tax bill that you can get for doing this. They might use pressuring sales tactics, so it could involve limited time sales or by using couriers to send documents who wait until they're signed. It could be an unusual high risk investment, so these tend to be overseas, unregulated, and have very little consumer protections. They might have complicated investment structures, so usually with several parties involved. They could get you to download a remote access tool so they can access your devices from afar. And finally, they could offer you long-term pension investments. However, this will mean that you wouldn't notice anything's wrong until it's too late because it's spread out across such a long time. So how can you protect yourself? So, number one, reject unexpected offers. If you are contacted out of the blue about a pension opportunity, the chances are it's high risk or it could be a scam. So if you do get cold called about your pension, the safest thing to do is hang up. It's illegal to do, and it's probably a scam. So you can report pension cold calls or any kind of nuisance calls to the Information Commissioner's Office or ICO, and I'll put the link in the description for that. Number two, check who you're dealing with. Check the Financial Conduct Authority register to make sure that anyone offering you advice or other financial services is FCA authorized. You can also check to see if the company is registered with Companies House, and you can find the names of the directors, and then you can search for the company name and the names of the directors online to see if anyone else has posted any concerns or if they've had any run-ins with this business. Number three, don't be rushed or pressured into anything. Take your time to make all the checks you need, even if this means turning down these amazing deals. Be wary of these promised returns that sound too good to be true, and don't be rushed or pressured into making a decision. And finally, get impartial information or advice. You should seriously consider seeking financial guidance or advice before changing your pension arrangements. This is a big decision, so it's not one that should be taken lightly. So how can you report? So first of all, if you have fallen victim to pension fraud or any kind of fraud or cybercrime, you can report it to Action Fraud by calling them or by using their online reporting tool. So how specifically to report pension fraud and things like that, you can report to the Financial Conduct Authority as well. So you can report an unauthorized firm or scam to the FCA. And they have got a consumer helpline. As I've said before, you can report spam or nuisance calls and messages to the Information Commissioner's Office using the online tool or by calling them. If you've agreed to transfer your pension and you now suspect it might be a scam, you can contact your provider straight away, and they may even be able to stop the transfer if it hasn't taken place yet. If you're unsure of what to do, you can contact the Pensions Advisory Service for help. If you're already invested in a scam, fraudsters are likely to target you again or sell your details to other criminals. The follow-up scam may be completely separate or related to the previous fraud, such as an offer to get your money back or to buy back the investment after you pay a fee. Thank you so much for watching this video on pension fraud. If you would like to know anything more about it, please visit the Action Fraud website. As always, and I said before, if you have been a victim of fraud or cybercrime, please contact Action Fraud so you can call up or you can submit a report online. So this video makes use of the latest Action Fraud guidance at the time of recording. Thank you so much for listening.